This is a story out of science fiction, or science fantasy, or science hell. Kellogg is dead. Bonus. Man who killed my wife is no more. But we need information from him. So we've come here to Good Neighbor to look for a doctor that could make the dead talk again. It sounds absurd, but again, it might be the only lead I have to find my son.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Whoa! Whoa!
Go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I really hope that wasn't the doctor that I needed to speak to. Yeah, I'm cool. You cool?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Huh. Is that why it's called Good Neighbor?
Good Neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Freaks and misfits. A ghoul and a thug. Not here to judge, I'm not here to fix things. Just here to find my son. Hey there.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What? You're one of those military bots, aren't you? I think I've seen you before.
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
You're a robot.
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Was that a pickup line? I've heard better. Now, are you buying anything?
Depends what's for sale.
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Yeah.
See what you got.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Pleasant. God, the prices are still way out of my league. The party starter. It's a missile launcher. And it's worth 14,000 caps. Alright. Cheers. We're all ghouls. But I ain't gonna miss.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
What, the guy, the blimp thing? Don't blame you.
Oh,
Scary as.
face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Screaming? What, because of the ghoul thing?
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Yeah, supplies, work, anything really. Hang on though. Before we chat about that, let's see if I can work just a little bit of magic. A little bit of charisma.
Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
Look, you got any work for me?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library.
Whoa, what, the big green things?
Fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Just 200 for taking out a whole huge amount of super mutants? Are you crazy?
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries, and you just overplayed your hand. The job's 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
Fine, if I head that way, maybe, but... super mutants, I mean... they're like walking muscle.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hey,
what'd you...
Daisy.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
Let's see what you're selling.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Compensated pistol, fragmented wine. It's just also expensive for what I've been picking up. Alright, cheers, Daisy. So where the hell am I going to find this doctor? It's kind of a city. Oh, wait. The third rail. Sounds like a strip.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Memory den. So what do you think the odds are of a man who claims to be able to restore memories living in a place like the Memory Den? I'd say pretty good, don't you? Girls, girls, girls. Assuming I'm safe in here. Keep my gun on standby just in case, but...
Well, Mr. Valentine.
Oh.
I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nick, I probably should have traveled with you to this place on account of me nearly getting killed 30 times while doing it. Have you seen the film Titanic? Never mind. We'll talk later.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
All right. So, Nick, how you been doing? Taking on super mutants? No?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Take it this isn't a social call.
I got a brain here. I need you to extract some memories from.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Look, please. It's my son. The Institute has him. I need any bit of information you can possibly get.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
This is what I've got.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So, is this brain still good? Can we get something out of it?
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
So is there any way to break the lock anyway?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
What'll happen when we do that?
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's do it. There's no choice, really, is there?
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
This is so messed up. Investigating a dead man's brain with a synth. 220 years from the time I live in. To try and rescue my son from an invisible institution known as the Institute.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Load me in? What do you mean by load me in? Wait, hang on, wait a minute. Load me into a memory? Whoa. Whoa! Ugh. Doc, all I can see is white. Doc?
Can you hear me? Ah, good.
Doc?
The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Doc, where the frick am I?
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
What is this is like a neural pathway?
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Yeah, damn right. It's like some sort of alien mutant world. I'm assuming that thing over there is a memory. Oh, wow. No one would believe me about this if I told them. The only people I want to tell about it are either dead or missing. So I don't think that's today's problem. So I'm about to become Kellogg? Is that what you're saying? Oh well. Let's find out.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on. It means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
No, it's...
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Kellogg. A good boy. Yeah, didn't he just turn out great? Son of a bitch. Heartless, cold-hearted killer. I hope somewhere in here we get the memory of me blowing a hole in him. Although I'm not sure I want to experience that from the other side. Huh. Slightly older, I guess. Kellogg as a teenager, show me more.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance.
Kellogg's a father?
I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need.
Maybe this group's the Institute. This group he's about to hang out with.
And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great.
Kellogg's kid, Kellogg's wife, eh?
You don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running...
Wonder if they're still kicking around somewhere.
Standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
When I killed Kellogg, I swore I would kill any family he had remaining.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on.
I don't know if I would, though. It seems callous and cold. But maybe the only thing these people understand is if you do it right back to them. Make them understand the suffering that you went through. Stop them committing pain themselves. So the new group, could that be the Institute? Different to the NCR, whatever the hell that is?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Sounds like someone did the job on his family for me.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Maybe that's why he ended up being such the son of a bitch he was. Had the humanity ripped out of him by someone else. Doesn't excuse him. Maybe explains it. So what now? He left one group, joined another, lost his family. Then what?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
Became a mercenary.
Me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
A fine, upstanding young man. Kinda mercenary killer. Knocking off families. How the hell was he not put out of his misery before he ended up killing mine? Nothing, no clues on the Institute. Tells me about him, but I don't ultimately care about Kellogg. I care about the Institute. I care about Sean. Wait, look, synths.
Glad you decided to meet with me.
Synths.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Jesus. Took out all 3 synths.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
There's nothing here about a location.
There's one that looks
Running out
mostly
of
intact.
brain?
Connecting now.
Nothing here that's distinctive for a location. The woman could have been anyone. But he had the bald head and the scar by that point, so we're getting closer to modern day. And if that's when he started working for the Institute, then that's when he would have gone after Nora and Sean. Oh God, no. This isn't my fault, is it? I don't want to see this if it is.
Manual
Jesus.
override initiated.
No, it is.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Wait, no, who is it? Yes. It's her, it's me. This is it. This is what he did. Son of a bitch. You're gonna pay for this.
This is the one.
Well, you already did, but still, you will pay for this.
Open it.
No. Nora. No.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I can't watch.
I'm not giving you Sean.
No.
God damn it. Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
You mean we couldn't just bypass that one? I had to sit there and watch that again, helplessly not unable to stop.
Manual override initiated. Manual override initiated.
Damn it, no, I need to get out of here. I can't watch that again. Where did he go? Where did he take Sean? Where did he end up?
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Sean. It's my son.
I'm saying she's right, but...
Radio's talking about Piper. And that's that crappy DJ we met. This must be really recent.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Dr. Vigil. Could he still be out there?
Wow.
If he never managed to complete this.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
This is the desk I was at before, I think.
One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
To my father? What? Sean. Sean, no. I'm your father. It's me, boy. Sean. What's he doing?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
He's a frickin' synth. It's a goddamn synth.
I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
There's nothing else here. No clue, no... Nothing. No objects, nothing to interact with. What's this son of a bitch? Sean. I will find you. Your proper father, not whatever the hell this assholes were talking about. You and your employers. Every last one of you
Kellogg.
is gonna pay with your head. And you better hope that I don't find you. X-88.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians.
Get me out of this damn lounger.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have. No one's ever done this before.
Anger's the damn side effects. Where's Valentine? I feel frickin' awful, that's why.
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw the whole of his life, and there's a Virgil, a Dr. Virgil.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
What is it? What's a glowing sea?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Maybe that's why it's the perfect hiding spot. Somewhere not even the Institute could get him.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
So, how do I avoid the radiation? I mean, are these pieces of, clothing that do little bits, but any other little tips?
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Alright. I'll find a way.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. You got some Radaway and Rad-X here. Do you mind if I take some of these? Thank you. Couple of stim packs too. Thank you for your time, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
There was that radiation suit back in the Diamond City. And we have seen various bits of power armor around. Either, I guess. We need a power core, though, if we're going to make it work. Hey, Valentine.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
What the?
Right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg, what the hell?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I need to go to the glowing sea. You got any other thoughts about it?
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Alright. Look, Nick, I'm gonna need to do this on my own. I appreciate your help, and... Actually, wait, I said this before. And then I damn near got blown to hell by...
Waiting on you.
Super mutants around the city. Alright. Come along.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright, Nick. Looks like it's time for you and me to go take a bath. Radiation-filled bath in the glowing sea. My son is a young teenager. But his dad hasn't forgotten about him. Let's go get him.